Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Mystic Hawk YouTube channel, or should I say the all-new Mystic Hawk YouTube channel. Yes, I'm back, and I am doing the sun sign readings after some deliberation and some meditation on the situation, especially after that Mardi Gras reading, talking about the new blueprints. Well, the new blueprints instructed me that because the times that are coming up, it might be, and everybody, and those of you that have also asked for, where's the sun sign readings? Well, okay, I thought about it, and I decided I was going to do that. Speaking of readings, if you like a personal reading, my website is still under construction. That's one of the whirlwind things that's been happening on top of rearranging my house and setting up the studio, is getting the website under construction. But I do have some time available. I am starting to do personal readings again. If you'd like one, please email me from the email in the description down below, and I'll get with you and we'll get that set up. A reminder, all the readings come with an audio recording of that reading, and you get a nice quartz crystal, a jewelry point. Oops, sorry, I keep forgetting I don't have that camera on. Nice jewelry point quartz crystal about this size, roughly. I'm going to choose one from you out of the many that I do have. The one that is for you will come to you, and I do that after the reading, so I still have the energy of the reading on me when I choose those crystals, and they do absolutely get to you. I have a thank you. That's it. I don't have it with me. Oh, there it is. Yes, I do have the thank you note that I have received from one of you, from one of my clients out there that did get a crystal reading and received her crystal. So yes, you very much get that, and thank you very much for sending me some mail. I was so excited to get that. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for all that. So okay, yeah, I talked about that. Another thing is, if you look in the description down below, I want to talk about it before I even get to it. I made, just for these readings for this month, it goes along with this card you'll be seeing very shortly, called The Sound of the Universe. I made a playlist on Spotify that's in the link down below, music that goes along with this reading that will help to raise your vibration, get you into the sound of the universe. It's free on Spotify. All you have to do is get the app, and you can listen to it for free. So, you know, and there are glitches, there's commercials, unless you want to pay the price for it. If anybody out there knows of a service where I could share a playlist that is better than Spotify, please let me know. I appreciate it, because I started making music mixes all the way back in the 80s, back when we had cassette tapes. I'd sell them for $5 a pop for gas money and play money and stuff, back when I was 18, 21, somewhere in there. And all the way, then I made CDs for people at parties. So I really feel the universe speaking to me. Matter of fact, in the year 2020, I had a CD that I made in 2007 that was literally the soundtrack of 2020. So it is pretty amazing how spirit speaks through music. So let's get on to the cards. This is going to be for a collective. This section right here is for the collective. I will get on to your individual sun sign, sun, moon, and rising sign readings shortly, right after this. But I wanted everybody to know this information. It's so much easier for me to do it one time. So what I want to do is first go over a few things. You really, I know it's wild and crazy and it's impromptu and throw together, but that Mardi Gras video, I had some pretty intense channelings in it. And the reading that came through that was pretty awesome. This is just a quick overview of the cards that we pulled, which is the new blueprints. That was about downloading the new blueprints from the soul star chakra. That's our higher self. That chakra is just above the head. It's not, this is the crown chakra. It's the next one up above that, where our higher selves and our soul selves live. That's where all the information that comes from our Akashic records, all the information of what we decided to do in this lifetime, our contract, and all of the blueprints basically are what blueprints are directions on how to put something together, right? So the directions on how to put our life together, especially in these new days and times, and that's going to lead us to being a realm builder. Okay, realm builder, this new realm into the 5D. This is all about ascension, working on ascension, and the all new Mystic Hawk channel is here to assist you with your ascension. So yes, I do personal readings about personal things, but I am focusing on you and how you can raise your vibration, how you can change your reality from the inside out. Okay, so here we go. We have the high heart chakra, and the high heart chakra was activated through these blueprints, and that was one of the things that was required. And you may have even felt like you were purging and releasing a lot of energy, perhaps emotions. There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of that still going on, even from last year. I know, right? But this particular time leading up to this new energy that we're coming into right here, now that Mars, as of yesterday, has gone into Gemini, activating the north node of our destiny. Not only, we also get a new flux of life force energy. So I think all of us should be feeling a lot better coming up in the month of March, or whenever you're watching this reading, because again, these readings are timeless. I put a lot of time and energy and work into it, and believe me, when Spirit sends you a video, whether it's for your sign or not, or as a collective reading, again, I express that you should really watch the collective readings. You know, that way I don't have to put these little clips ahead. The collective readings really have a lot of information in there, and they're very fitting for everyone. So anyway, as you get this new life force energy, that will open up the doorway for radical expansion. And I also call it radical self-expression and expansion. They look at that from her high heart chakra is emerging this beautiful white dragon. What beautiful cards these are, huh? This is from Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy. Okay, so Izzy Ivy she painted these cards and wrote the book on it. So it's pretty awesome material. All right, so the next card we have that goes along with this radical expansion, really, you know, as we're getting these downloads, it expands our mind to incorporate things that perhaps we never dreamed of before, or getting to be parts of ourselves that we thought we could never express. As this high heart is open and we're able to express this wonderful mystical dragon, you know, mystical dragon-like part of ourselves. I'm kind of getting pulled into this card, and what I'm looking at here is, you know, I see the spiral, the corkscrew of how the dragon is coming out. And I was thinking of, you know, we think so much as these cards are lined up in a linear form, that everything happens in a linear way. But really, it's just a bunch going around in a bunch of circles. But hopefully that's going up. So we start down here. And just like here I am coming back around full circle to the Mystic Hawk, but I'm on such a different level than I was 3 years ago when I first started this channel. I'm a different person altogether. And it has to do, a lot of it, with my spiritual journey, some of it being the Mystic Hawk. So here we go. This is going to be activating the Sacral Chakra. So springtime, baby. Get your mojo on, because that is the mojo chakra of sexuality, sensuality, and creativity. Yes, that's where we have all of that. And if, a lot of times we find ourselves blocked in expressing any one of those areas of our lives, whether it be sexual, sensual, or creative. Now, that could be dealing with some old traumas and stuff. Again, we're still in this purging mode. If you really want to work with your sacral chakra, and you might want to find some orange stones. Oh, what are you called? Anyway, I picked up my orange crystals, and I'm like, I don't remember what that's called. I'll remember it in a minute. Anyway, the sacral chakra, it is part of our creativity, our mojo. This is how that expression flows as it's coming down, grounding out through the chakras, going into the Earth Star chakra just below our feet. It's come down through the Soul Star to the Earth Star. This is how the divine inspires us, and then it comes back up and out to be expressed. And it's expressed in a lot of ways, sometimes through music, through the sound of the universe. This is about music and dancing, that expression of that universal vibe, the universal energy of how it resonates in and out, as above, so below. And it is us getting in tune as we listen to music. That's why I made that music mix for you guys. It's down in the description down below. Listen to it at least once. It's great music. Good background, high vibrational. It's all talking about love and all good stuff, you know, but not of that lower base level sexual, you know, low level base sexual energy. No, we're talking about sexual energy that is mixed with, where did it go? The high heart chakra here. And when you put these two together, the high heart chakra and the blending of that, some amazing and divinely inspired, divinely supported energies can come forth into creation, into the material world. So these are exciting times. We have all the planets going direct right now. The wind is at our backs if we choose our destiny. North Node. Remember, Mars is activating the North Node. This is destiny time, people. Go time. And activate your blueprints. Allow this radical expansion to happen, radical creativity, radical self-expression. Allow yourself to come out into the world as who you are, specifically your own beautiful, unique self. Welcome to the age of Aquarius, everyone. And now, on to your reading. Woohoo! Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to your age of Aquarius. Finally, you're the last one and have finally made it, and we have saved one of the best readings for last. And as far as a personal, like, who you are kind of reading, not just the things happening on the outside and other people, things going on, you've got probably the strongest positive reading overall. So congratulations, Aquarius. You've earned it. Yeah, I see that you really put a lot of work into the situation. It wasn't something that just fell in your lap. So, where do we start in this wonderful reading, Aquarius? I think the story starts on the bottom row for you guys. And it's I'm going to start with these two cards because this is the 1-2 card. This is Celtic Cross. I just added a couple extra cards, made it a grid instead. So we have the 8 of Wands. We all know that the 8 of Wands is messages, sometimes arrows of love, but I really feel like in this situation, these are business communications, text messages, Zoom meetings, emails, all this electronic things that back and forth messages, very, very quick, flying through the air. The Wands, you know, they do have fire energy. Fire is like electricity to me. So, you know, that's something you know about, things going through technology and electricity in electrical forms. So definitely lots of messages coming very quickly. These messages may very likely be coming from someone that you have met recently. The 6 of Pentacles, this may be an investor. So if you have your own business, it might be an investor in this situation. It might be a new boss. You may have gotten a new job, getting a phone call saying, hey, this new job is coming through, this new project work opportunity is coming through where you can make money. Could be that you're in a position to help someone else. That's another way to look at it. But the way that I'm reading it across the bottom here is, there you were at some point in the recent past, this 2 of Pentacles. Let me put this guy down. And see there, that's what it usually looks like. But here he is facing the crowd of people that have come out on the balcony to watch the sunset. And he is showing off his talent, skills, and abilities at the exact right time that he got the audience that he needed. That included this fella, because this fella was one of the ones out there on the balcony watching him, huh? Okay, That's what I'm seeing from the situation. So he's down there. Look at me. Look what I can do. I'm going to show off my talent, skills, and abilities. And this guy here was like, Aquarius has got something there. I'm going to, sit down and one of his people said, let's go arrange a meeting for me. I want to get to know Aquarius and what else he's thinking, he or she is thinking about the situation that they want to manifest. This is magician here, to manifest and to create. Now the magician, this is the backside. Whoop, whoop. Jumpy, jumpy. This is the backside. The magician. We see on the front side, we see this comet going over his head. Every time we see a comet, especially in this deck of cards, it talks about one of these life-changing, a milestone in life, some kind of situation that doesn't come along very often, like a comet, like maybe even once in a lifetime. Do you see that particular comet? And so this is once in a lifetime opportunity. Now, when the magician is reversed, not reverse, but you get the backside. So it's not quite like a reverse, like you've got a manipulator or something in this situation. What it's saying is you need to harness all your energy in to really focus on this project, because it's going to be going fast and furious, and you're going to need all of your faculties in alignment. So you need to take a little quiet time out for yourself to get some focus, because that's what this card is right next to it, some focus, so you can be like the Knight of Wands, taking your creative idea and being able to take it out into the world boldly and with lots of self-confidence, okay? I don't see this as a love situation. This is commerce, enterprise, creative projects, and having the boldness to put it out there. But before you do that, you need to spend some time, like creative visualization, really pulling yourself together to get that vision as sharp as clear. Go over your notes, make lists. That's what I'm seeing, just to really pull it in, to make sure if you're actually going to do a presentation, it's on and to the point, because they're saying you're going to get one shot. So take your best shot. I do see it being successful for everybody's watching this. Maybe not every Aquarius out there. I've said so many signs, not every Aquarius out there, but it is available if you're in the right mindset. So right here, moving up to the next row, we have dreams of abundance, and this is about picking up dreams, dreams that you have at night, or could even be daydreams as well. Especially night dreams. It says to keep a notebook by your bed, because your dreams may be giving you inspiration and ideas to how to go about this or to add to your project. We have the King of Cups here, and he's the dreamer, the deep emotional. He picks up on things, but he is masculine energy, so he's got all that, the feminine feeling cup energy, that intuition about when to move, when not to move. He's really calm and chill. Might be a little difficult for Aquarius to understand, because Aquarius is up in the head and sometimes a bit detached, where on the flip side, he's like the flip side of Aquarius, and he's more, this could be this Pisces energy, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person you're dealing with, and they're more emotional, they're more intuitive. Even the masculine, male or female, even the masculine versions, they may have a real calm exterior and say, well, this is kind of what I feel about this situation that I see. He can really use that energy to portray and project those feelings, about, communicate them very well, and be very sensitive to all the other people in the room, and know how to adjust his speech and demeanor to get the proper effect, so to speak. But really, deep down inside, as he's being like this on the outside, this fella is cracking up. Look at that dolphin. He loves to have fun. I mean, that is his biggest secret on the inside. So if you're wondering how to connect with this person, yes, have a little fun with them. See if you can't get their silly side out. Now, if it's in a business situation, somebody you just met, he is not going to show that to you, and I wouldn't suggest that. But if it's somebody that once you get into his inner circle, you know, have a little fun and cut up a little bit, be a little lighthearted. That will take you a long way instead of always being serious. We got the Chariot card right above this. So this is like, you know, victory, success. But it is after, you know, really having to balance the two sides of your nature, the light and the dark forces. You've really learned to rein in that masculine and the feminine and combine them so that you can direct this energy, this talent, this, you know, motivation you have. It could be some of you are actually going to get a new car, a new ride, take a trip, short distance, most likely in these days and times. You may have to travel, possibly by air, even. So prepare yourself for that, Aquarius, wherever you may be, because it may be for business. You're going to have to travel. And it's possible some of you may, because I see the Chariot and the Eight of Wands here, and that's telling me a possibility you may have to get on an airplane to go see about this. Certainly get in a car and travel to it, even if it's just over to the next town. So it's not exactly right where you are, but it's not terribly far. That's what I'm hearing. At a distance, maybe not long distance, but it's at a distance from you. You're willing to travel for it because it's that good. That's what I'm hearing. And so we next have the Archangel Michael in the Temperance card. This could be a Sagittarius also that you're dealing with. It could be this fellow right here as we're coming down the middle here. And Sagittarius is again, just like right next to the Chariot. Would this be a Cancer? More, you know, more of the nighttime watery energy, where we have more of the fire energy symbolized by the red wings. Michael is about balance and blending. Of course, all angels, even though we say she in this deck, we talk about this angel being a female. Really, all angels are androgynous, so it's the blending of the fire and the water, the masculine and the feminine, in order to make this whole being. Which I'm hearing that Aquarius may understand that to some degree better than others. This is to take that feeling, intuitive, emotional nature, your intuition combined with the intellect, which it creates a very potent, powerful energy and force that it's really going to benefit you to have. So don't rule out your intuition, overrule the intuition with logic. If your intuition is telling you something, perhaps it's about keeping things tempered and imbalance so that you don't push things too fast and too furious ahead, because it looks like the universe has it all set up for you. I only see one problem in this whole situation, and that is you Aquarius. What? Saturn's in Aquarius, and I'm seeing, like I was explaining, it took me to get to the very last three readings to realize that yes, this tarot energy is very Saturnian. This is what's blocking you. Saturn is taskmaster. It's going to make sure you earn this situation. It will block you only to test you. It doesn't want to permanently take something away, like the devil card or anything like that. It just wants to test you to see how serious you are. So if you have any blocks or things that get in your way, that's testing how bad do you want it, Aquarius? How bad do you want it, huh? Well, the only thing you have to fear, other than fear itself, is your own self creating more fears than you need to have. This is the Eight of Swords. Just thinking yourself in a jail, that mental prison, analysis paralysis. That's why it's such a good idea to bring in that intuitive flow so the mind doesn't get stuck. Get everything. Analysis paralysis. If you know it, you know it. And give yourself a break. You don't have to go over your speech a million times, because if you already know the information, just let it be free. Have those notes of the topics that you want to hit. And I'm just tuning in to somebody that's actually going into maybe an interview or a meeting or proposing some kind of product or project. You're trying to get a project, putting in a proposal. You know your stuff. You know your stuff. I'm not saying relax on your laurels, but don't overdo it at the same time is what I'm hearing. Like, you don't have to overstudy for a test. If you know the information, you know the information. And and have a level of confidence, just like the Nine of Wands. Yeah, he's been through a lot of battles. You worked very hard for this. You've gone through tests. Perhaps you've gone through a lot of school. You might have really had to work hard if this is your own business to build it and to fight off the competitors or challenges one right after the other, right after the other. But finally, you've gotten to the point where I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I don't know if I can get there, but don't give up. Don't give up, Aquarius, because this is the moment. If you doubt yourself and finally and feel like you're too tired and you can't handle it, you're gonna miss this sun opportunity. This is your dreams and wishes coming true. The sun is shining on you. This is all good things. Happy, happy. So yes, that is the card. If you want to had a yes or no question, it is yes, yes, yes. This is going to manifest. The only thing that can stop it is you and your self-doubt. So he had to clear that stinking thinking out and once, and that's why the magician probably needs some time alone to get some focus, have some simplicity, simplify things, narrow it down. Maybe your presentation or your project or something is too wordy or you need to kind of cut a few slides. I'm still tuning into that person doing that. But it's just like something like that in any situation. Don't overthink it. Whatever you're wanting to create. But I feel a lot of you, this, Saturn being an Aquarius, that's your first house. That's you. That's how you see yourself. So this is reinventing yourself and becoming new. And I do see that again with this Eight of Pentacles, learning a new skill, learning a new project. Perhaps it is something that was handed down through your family. Some of you just might have gotten out of school. I'm hearing doctor, lawyer, followed in dad's footsteps, mom or dad's footsteps. And you might feel a little nervous being in someone's shadow because this Eight of Pentacles is a little different. This is learning things from the family tree. You see the wood, the tree there, and the pentacles embedded into the tree. And then on the flip side of it, you see the reflection of the pentacle, and there is his son, and you're, handing down even to the next generation. So this might be a generational skill, but it's really going to pay off. And I'm hearing for some of you, it may not have been something you did in the beginning, like when you first went to college and got out and went into the workforce, but because these days and times when we're all having to be flexible and keep an open mind with that Gemini North Node and things that are destined for us in the first place, it kind of said, oh, well, I could maybe do so-and-so. That was part of our family business, whatever that family business was for you, that would really work, that would really fill a need in this time, or create a project or a service or whatever it is you do. But whatever it is going to be, you're going to have to really bring out those leadership abilities and skills that you have, but you have them in spades, especially with Jupiter being in Aquarius as well, bringing you gifts. That's that Jupiter in Aquarius bringing you gifts. So, and even if you feel like, well, I don't know, well, at least you have the gift of things not going to shit for you, even if they haven't changed a whole lot, which I'm seeing that they are going to change a whole lot. But, some of the other signs are not having near as easy a time. All the other fixed signs, the Taurus, the Leo, and the Scorpio, they are not having fun right now. So the other fixed signs, because you, Aquarius, squares them. So you maybe even find yourself squaring up with some of those signs. That's a possibility. But, they're getting squared because of Saturn in Aquarius. And you're like riding the wave on the sun here. So enjoy it. Riding the wave like a feather. Okay? So good deal. Looks like it's going to be moving fast. You're going to be Nine of Wands. He moves fast. Once he gets a hold of a project, it's boom, boom, boom. So, I think this guy is going to give you the green light. And it's like, go for it. It's yours. So, and then you're just going to be burning the midnight oil, getting that job done, but it is going to be a success, and congratulations. You got Temperance. You got the Archangel Michael here helping you out. You got the Sphinx there. You know, you hooked up to your chariot. Again, I see a little bit of travel, but I don't see you having a problem with that. I think you're ready to get out of the house. That's what I heard, Aquarius. You are ready. Okay, let's go. Let's go. If I can get out of this house, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. I can't handle working at home, trying to ignore these kids anymore. My wife is as no, or my husband, or whoever. People are, you know, that's why you need that focus. Get some quiet time, because maybe in your household it's just too crazy for some of you out there. Have had to last year or so had to work at home. So this might be an opportunity to get out of the house. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. Yes. Go to the office. Yes, yes, I'll go. You know, that's what I'm hearing from Aquarius. And it could be vice versa for some of us. Oh, I get to go home. Okay. But I do see getting out and traveling and being out in the sunshine. And so that's the feeling that I've gotten from this. Ask for your needs to be met, Aquarius. And that's pretty simple. You know, the angels, they can't help you. We have free will. They can't just step in. So you have to ask Michael over here for whatever needs that you have. Don't worry. You're not going to bug them. They're timeless and interdimensional. So you get undivided attention for those moments that you speak to them. Because they're everywhere at all times and timeless and multidimensional. Okay? So you're not taking them away from anything. Dreams of abundance. Again, like I said before, you need to record your dreams. There may be some really amazing freaking ideas that come downloaded from your higher self. This also, the Six of Pentacles, that reminds me. This particular Six of Pentacles, when he's looking out over the land and seeing the Six of Pentacles float there, that is talking about being in alignment with your higher self, being connected with your true purpose, with your destiny, and letting it fly. So you've connected, the Aquarians that I'm talking to anyway, have connected to something mystical and spiritual, or something that just says, yes, this is it. I have found my why. And because you have discovered your why, you have not taken it from that Two of Wands into the Six of Pentacles, actually manifested something with it, and then you're going to reinvest that and continue to build upon it. Reinvest and then get 8 Pentacles, okay? And then to the Sun. So it's definitely building upon itself. Interestingly enough, I got this one card. I'm going to put my glasses on and see if I can see this, because it says release jealousy. I don't know. You know, we all got it. We all got a little bit of it, you know, that could be coming from this King of Cups area. That doesn't mean it's somebody else being jealous of you. You might be jealous of that person. Release jealousy of okay, I'm hearing it. Release jealousy of anyone you feel is more successful than you, because that will be part of what this Eight of Swords situation is blocking you from your success. If you're jealous of other people, that puts up a block for you to be successful. We should always celebrate other people's successes. If they are ours, that means the universe going to do the Sun thing and bring you some success too. All right. It says jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly what you affirm. Okay, you said so, said the universe. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. Like this fella here. Let him be your inspiration. If they can have it, so can you. Oh yeah, Aquarius. And I'm going to drop the mic and leave your reading at that. Yeah, baby. Thank you for liking. I really do. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. It really does helps me get back out there, and for people to see this message. Other Aquarians need to see this. And leave a comment down below. I love to hear from you. I will interact with you. Sometimes some of you give me inspiration to make videos and talk on certain subjects. So your comments are important to me, and I do pay attention. I can't talk on every single subject, but if it really jumps out at me and Spirit says to go with it, I go with it. So, all right, Aquarius, thank you, and have a blessed day. Until next time, you're going to have a great time. I'm not even going to worry about you, Aquarius. All right, bye-bye now.